everybody, welcome back to my anime reaction channel, GizAnime. Today we're going to be watching Saihate Paladin, or The Faraway Paladin, episode 9. Last episode we met a couple new characters, Rabina and Tonio, the traveling merchant and the bard, on our way to White Cells, an area they told the group about, where Gracefield's influence is still relatively stronger than most other places. What I found odd though is, even given that, there are still no like preachers or priests or anyone that's really like spreading the word basically about her. So we also learn about this kingdom that is undergoing some changes. The recent king passed away and there's a prince. And then there's Prince Owen, who took over the kingdom, who's rather... I can't tell if he's corrupt right now or if he's just really ignorant of how things should be ran. And then you have Rex, the other prince, who is currently in White Cells, so I figure we might run into him. Who Rabina says is a much better choice, or maybe it was Tonio. One of the two tell us that he's the much better choice for a leader in the kingdom, and Rex should be the current king or ruler over the land that they're from instead of Owen. But with that said, let's get into this episode and see if William is able to influence people even further through, his faith in Gracefield or not. And if we run into Prince Rex or not. And I will see you all there. Alright everybody, here we go. Oh yeah. Will is definitely loving this. Like, this is so different from the City of the Dead. Full of life and vibrant. Something he probably never thought he would ever see. Okay, so there's no checks at the gate because it would kind of cause like a traffic jam of sorts, and that would give robbers time to go rob the cargo or to kidnap people. So everybody's just allowed right in, so that most of that's cut down. I mean, it's a street light, just not what he's used to, if he's recalling like street lights in his previous life or not. Because we're really not told how much of his previous life he remembers. So I don't know if he's in shock because he recalls them in his previous life, or if he's never really even seen something like that. One of the weird things about bathhouses that I don't understand is the fact that you gotta get clean before you can clean yourself. Like, I don't know. So, what? He took like spiritual baths? That's kind of interesting. It tastes like civilization.
Ah, that's good, said Thomas.
I wonder if Menel's had a meal like this in his entire life. Kind of looks like Rome. Oh, it's a temple. Duh.
I'm kind of retarded.
But there's no priest, right? So who would be running this place, keeping it clean and things? I mean, Robina already told him this, so I don't know why he's even asking. Of course. would be incredible if, like, when they have these corrupt church leaders, that they didn't make it so obvious. You know? The fact that this guy is corrupt is just written all over the walls. It's absurd. Although, it would be kind of ironic if this guy wasn't corrupt and they just made him look corrupt. That would be unique in itself. But
I doubt that.
do offer some money. And he never uses his divine protection. Which makes you wonder if he's working for maybe Stagnant and just not telling anybody. Is it a beast attack? The city's being attacked?
Well, duh.
Wyvern. And everybody else but this one vice bishop are gone. So Will's going to have to show off. And everybody's going to know that he's a priest of Graceville. So everything might possibly work out. Although we'll still have to contend with this vice bishop somehow. Why? Possibly it has something to do with that leader that old girl told you about that you just, for whatever reason, neglected to go take care of. Like, I really figured that they would have just listened to Marple and gone over to where this mountainside is. But instead we're going to some city.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, just use a cantrip. Something to mess up its wings or cause it to fall. Vertigo or something to that effect. Was that Rex?
Yes!
I can't tell. Okay, so the fairies are going to try to catch him in the spider net. Not quite enough.
Well, we got his attention.
He's like, as long as we get its attention, that's all that matters. Come here, big boy. Okay, so he's erected a really powerful barrier.
Nice.
I just wanted to do a little announcement that I am going to be doing a figure giveaway at 500 subscribers for a Super Masters Diorama 2 Trunks and Vegeta figure.
It's over 9,000! You enjoy it.
As a show of appreciation for the support that everybody's been giving me, all the comments everybody's been leaving, all the love from the anime community that I've been shown. I'm hoping to continue with what I'm doing and just to get better as I go to make the experience more enjoyable for everybody so that I can earn that sub from you. And like I said, at 500 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway for this figure. It is unopened, as you can see. So if you want to win that, then subscribe and just make sure that you're over 18 years of age and you live within the US. Because I don't know if I could afford the shipping outside. Like I said though, with that said, I appreciate all the support I've been given. Thank you very much. I will see you all next time. Some kind of miasma? Alright, way to go, Menel. Working as a team here. Well, it felt that's for sure. Close its mouth? There you go.
I could just squeeze you to death.
choke him out. What's this Wyvern's fire compared to the fire he's endured with Mary that whole time when they were praying together? Ooh! He broke its neck. Yo, William is really strong with that tiny body. Oh yeah. Look at Tonio getting in with them right now. Letting everybody know that they work together. Please now, come to my shop. It's hard for me to be happy if you're so bitter. I think the biggest takeaway that they could take from this is the lack of experience, though. But he's gained experience through the fight. So now if he has to fight another Wyvern, he knows, look out for the miasma. Yeah, I think this is Rex. Because he was supposed to come here, right? It's quite a secret. And even if I told you, you might not even believe me, so... Menel isn't too trusting. That's an odd question for Will to ask. Does anything need to be done? Because, like, duh. What? Is he just trying to, like, take the conversation away from him? I wonder if he had something to do with it, because we're told that he's a good guy. But, again, that could be a guise.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Just like with the bishop. Okay, so the Wyvern doesn't cause the miasma. The miasma is what caused it to go wild in the first place. I wonder if this guy's like, how much money would that cost? How rich is this kid? Also, basically, William is asking to take a bunch of people under his wing and protection. Send them out to fight against a bunch of really powerful beasts and hopefully come back all the better.
Say what?
Consider the option of killing him. Alright everybody, so that was the episode. The end has me a little curious. Why would he need to kill William unless he thinks that maybe William is part of some bigger plan? You know, send a monster in, have one of our guys kill it to get in the good graces of these people. So now we have a spy within their midst to basically infiltrate them and to, you know, gather intel on them, which I guess could be a possibility, you know, given that they really, I guess, don't know that William is still a priest of Graceville, that he's actually on their side. So maybe they could think, you know, there is the possibility that he's working for the enemy. So we also have the fight that happened with the Wyvern. Things went rather well, and as Menel told William, you know, take the W for the W. Don't criticize yourself too much on the what ifs, you know, because you really can't plan for everything that's going to happen in a fight. You can't even plan, you know, where the fight's going to be, etc. So the fact that it's here in the city, over these people, we're just gonna have to figure out, what to do to protect as many people as possible and defeat the Wyvern at the same time. And Will had a few moments of doubt that either Menel had to help him through or memories of blood had to help him through. He's still beating himself up quite a bit over things that he really had no reason to beat himself up over. And we also have the moment in the church, the temple, where we meet the vice bishop, who again seems like a corrupt individual and might be hiding something himself. I'm not really sure if he is, because again, I've said that they make them so obvious. They give them the evil corrupt eyes, and almost every corrupt official, noble, etc. in any of these animes is always the heavy-set, ugly guy. It's canon, it seems, to make them look like this. It's kind of ridiculous. So, I think it would be interesting if he wasn't, but we're going to err on the side of caution and say he is. And again, most of these officials are gone. So once they get back, they'll be able to better assess, that William is telling the truth about him being Gracefield's priest and things of that nature, to solidify, that he's not corrupt, evil, or looking for some kind of ill-gotten gain. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if y'all enjoyed today's reaction, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that sub button down below. And I will see you all again next time.